Got you. Hi, and welcome to It's All About Worship. My name is Pastor Glenn Joseph, Music Coordinator of the East Caribbean Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, and we are about to embark on a journey of music and worship. Why don't you join me? Hi, come right in. We have already begun our session, and this one is called The Definition and the Elements of Music. And so today we will be exploring a little bit of what music is, and then what the elements are. And then we go into notation. So thanks for being here. If you have just joined us, then I would like you to know that there are two of the videos that you really should look at, because we are doing this for the understanding of worship. It's not just music in general, but it's dealing with music and worship. So let us step right in with our definition. So the question I'm asking is, what is music? And that's a good question. It says sound is a vibration of an object or a string that is transmitted by the ear. So the vibration of an object or a string. You hit something, it vibrates, that's a sound. You pluck a string, it vibrates, that's a sound. But that is not yet music, all right? Music is a part of this world of sound, an art based on the organization of sounds in time. So that's very important. The organization of sound that we just talked about through time, that is music. So once sound is organized, then you will get music. If sound is not organized, you just get sound. We distinguish music from other sounds by recognizing the four main properties of musical sounds: pitch, dynamics, tone, color, and duration. Pitch, dynamics, tone, color, and duration. All right, so once you have pitch, dynamics, tone, color, and duration, then you know that you have music. If you don't have that, then music is kind of skewed. All right, so that's important to note. So let us go with pitch. Pitch is the highness or lowness that we hear in a sound. Without different pitches, there would be no music. So you need your pitches for music. So an example of that would be, that's a pitch. That's a low pitch. That's a high pitch, right? That's a low pitch. That's a higher pitch. So imagine you had only one pitch. Let's say we have a one pitch, 440. Da, da, da. You're not going anywhere. So da, 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 da. You're not going anywhere. So pitch is very necessary. But when you go da, 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 that's pitch, because so the up, the high, the lows of that of the pitch gives you music. So that's what it said. Without pitch, there can be no music. So unless you have, you cannot put it together and get music. Now the next one is dynamics. Dynamics is the loudness and the softness of sounds. So the loudness and softness of sound give you dynamics. So here it goes. Right? So dynamics plays an important part in good music. In a lot of music today, it's just one sound, loud. Sorry, I should say, just one dynamic, loud. Nobody likes to vary loud and soft anymore. But that is an element of music. The next element is tone, color, which is pronounced timbre. Now, the quality of sound that distinguishes one sound from another. The quality of sound that distinguishes one sound from another is called tone color. And that would be from one instrument to the next. We can demonstrate that, because here we have the sound of a piano. As the sound of a piano. And when you hear a flute, you know that this is a flute. When you hear a saxophone, you know that this is a saxophone. When you hear a bass guitar or a guitar itself, you know that this is a guitar. That's tone color. The instrument tells you what it sounds like. So when you hear it, you can distinguish it and mix it together in an orchestra. An orchestra is beautiful because you have all the tonal colors coming together, giving you this beautiful sound called orchestral music. And the next one, the last one we dealt with, was duration. Duration is the length of the note. So let's say we had only one length with the note, it would be, let's just imagine that's the only length of note that we have. So we can't go longer. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. But because we have length and duration, we can go amazing grace, how sweet the sound. So every note seems to be going longer or shorter, and this is what we'll be dealing with, the duration of a note, and that's called notation. But before we leave, I have a quotation for you. Music was made to serve a holy purpose, to lift the thoughts to that which is pure, noble, and elevating, and to awaken in the soul devotion and gratitude to God. What a contrast between the ancient custom and the uses to which music is now too often devoted. So music was created to worship God so that he can receive the praise and the glory, but what a contrast today that music is used for some crazy stuff. So we're now going into notation. The first note that we use in music is the whole note, or it's called a semibreve. Whole note or semibreve. And basically, it lasts for 4 counts, right? How do we demonstrate now 4 counts or 4 beats? It is simple. I like to use it this way so that even though I have an instrument, you clap once and you go, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Understand this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the clap is like the instrument. If we put it on an instrument, it would go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good? So we will do an example. We'll give an example of just whole notes, and you will clap them, or you will play them on an instrument that you have, if you have one. Good? So here it is. 4 beats, 4 counts, the semibreve. The next note that we will deal with is the minim or the half note. Half note or the minim. Okay? And obviously it's half of 4, so it is for 2 counts. Half of 4, it is for 2 counts. How do you demonstrate that? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Or 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. When we did 4, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 beats now. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright? So this is the duration for all its life. That's how it's going to be. For all the life of the semibreve, that's what it's going to be. It never changes. The next one would be the crotchet or the quarter note. The crotchet or the quarter note. And its duration is this. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it will be forever 1. So 1, 1. So if you're singing it, it'll be la, la. If you're singing a semibreve, it'll be la, ha, ha, ha. If you're singing a minim, it will be la, ha. La, ha, ha, ha. La, ha. And the other one would be the quaver or the 8th note. The quaver or the eighth note. Now it's difficult now to demonstrate the quaver because a quaver is half of a crotchet. So how do you demonstrate half of one? By doing something like this? No. Its duration is one and, one and, one and, one and. So one and, one and, one and, one and, one and, right, so that's the demonstration of quavers. You demonstrate two quavers, we give you one crotchet. So this is basically it for notation. We will give you some exercises, so just use the exercises and keep practicing them, and the next time we will take you to the next level. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you as you worship Him with your music.